This is just another little awareness video for a game that I think is a really good time. Lethal Company is a fantastic little game. It's a multiplayer experience that very much reminds me of Deep Rock Galactic, but it's not exactly like it. It's more horror, it's simple, but very effective, and even though it's in early access, there's far more planned and a decent amount of content to keep you playing even right now. It's only $10 too, so it's not going to break the bank, and I think it's very well worth that price. If you enjoy the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to be notified of future uploads. So, Lethal Company is a 4-player co-op game. You're working for the company, very ominous name, and you gotta meet your profit quota. So to do that, you travel to various industrialized moons and get loot to bring back to the ship and then sell back at the HQ. If you don't meet your quota, say hello to space, and back to the beginning you go. If you do meet your quota, well, your new profit quota is higher, so back to it. It's simple, and the game benefits a lot from this because the actual moment-to-moment stuff is very enjoyable, at least in my opinion. You land on a moon, find the entrance to the facility you're gonna loot, and then start searching around and grabbing stuff. Teamwork is key here. You grab stuff and can take it back to the ship or leave it at the door so you can come back and grab it when you're ready to leave. It's all personal preference. You want to get as much stuff as possible in a run before midnight because that's when the ship leaves. Sounds simple, right? Well, not all is as it seems. After a certain period of time, depending on the map too, some have weather effects and whatnot that change up certain factors, monsters come out to get you. It's actually pretty scary, especially the noises. If you have nothing to defend yourself with, the monsters can one-hit you and you're done for. It adds such a layer of tension because you're trying to meet your quota, but you also have to decide if it's worth the risk for one more run through of a facility. Sometimes you'll even have to make the choice to drop a valuable item because weight management is a mechanic. Heavy items make you run slower, so you have to make the painful decision to drop it if you want to live. If you don't stick together or use walkie-talkies, then it's really easy to get lost in the labyrinthine-like structures. We had plenty of really funny moments and scares as I was recording. The atmosphere is really cool in this game. It's not super scary, but can quickly become that way, especially if you don't have any flashlights on hand or do get separated from your team. If you die, you spectate until the ship leaves, and you'll take a money penalty if you don't retrieve the bodies and bring them back to the ship. Not only are there monsters, but there are traps and obstacles in the way that can make your time a nightmare. Throughout the facility, there are landmines that will blow up if you walk over them, and you can say goodbye to everything in an instant. If other teammates are too close, they're going bye-bye too. Turrets can also cause a problem. If you're spotted by them, they'll gun you down without hesitation, so you have to be really careful and keep your eyes peeled. It's just a really fun gameplay loop. Oh, and if you think you're safe outside, guess again. There are giant monsters and bees and just plenty of hostile creatures that want to take you down. When you start saving up some money, you can buy stuff like flashlights and walkie-talkies to communicate. They all have charge and can be replenished back at your ship. We didn't wind up super well off, we're still learning, so we never got the higher end gear, but you can get stuff like weapons and whatnot. There's just a lot of reasons to keep going, and I can't wait to see what's added to the game in the future. There's a ton of potential. Again, co-op games are something that I very much enjoy, and there aren't too many good ones that are available to play these days. Lethal Company is a game that I would wholeheartedly recommend you try out if you and your friends are looking for something new and fun with a few scares to try out. You can easily jump in and out and don't have to commit too much time to playing, but can easily find yourself losing hours to this gameplay loop if it clicks with you like it did with me. Simplicity really carries this game far. It doesn't try to be anything more than it is, and it works so well. I also just have to mention that I love the art style. It's very charming and cozy to me. The sound design is spooky, the game controls well, and there aren't too many bugs other than some lobby issues that we've run into. It's just really solid. If you've got $10 and some friends, I'd say pick up Lethal Company and give it a shot. There's not a lot of games like it, and it's definitely worth your time. Let me know what you all think about Lethal Company in the comments. Have you played it? Are you going to play it now? I'm curious. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.